You wanna do something Monday nighter? I've got something for you, hold tighter. It's a show that's unpredictable and fast, and improvised by the cast. Monday Night Improv. Monday Night Improv. Sing it, Monday Night Improv. Monday Night Improv.
All right, odd way to start the show. How you doing, everyone? Welcome to Monday Night Improv, a totally improvised comedy show based entirely on your suggestions, featuring some of the most available comics tonight on. And in fact, everyone's available. Look at me. I'm like Anton Deck if they angrily fucked on a waltzers. We've got a great show for you tonight. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to be making up improvised comedy gold based entirely on your suggestions. That's it. There is no script. It's completely unrehearsed. And I've got an amazing selection of comics. So I'll tell you what, before we kick things off, first of all, let's talking to our invisible hand. That made that sound creepier than expected. Invisible hand, our voice, James, who should be lurking in the shadows of tech. Good evening, James.
20 seconds, Billy, before you swore. Well done.
I think I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. I have a children's BAFTA. Thank you. Thank you. Right, let's get everyone on tonight. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, we are kicking off. When Lady Gaga pushes the button on her desk and he comes, please would you welcome Stuart Murphy.
Hey, I'm at Gaga's beck and call.
Are you well, sir, on this Burns night?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Shit, I hate Burns. That's all I'm going to say. No, I'm very well, and I'm excited about tonight's show. It's going to be a lot of fun. I tell you what, who should we get on next? Whirly gigging his way through the world of comedy like a hummus-powered slender man. Please, would you welcome Mr. Will Nami?
It's me. I eat so many chickpeas, I am medically underweight. How are we all?
I certainly feel very bad about that. I'll tell you what, when this is all finished, Will, I'm going to come round and rub you with bacon. We're going to get it into your system. You're
Finally,
so brave.
the long con pays off. Good work.
So one man middle class version of Train Spotting. It's all there. As soon as he can grow a mustache, he's going to chip himself. And we're not letting him leave until we find out what cunt did it. There's another swear word for you, James. You're welcome. Who have we got on next? He has been described as a modern day prince of puns. To me, he's a cross between the Skeksis from the Dark Crystal and Morph's junkie mate Chaz. Please would you welcome the Prince of Plasticine. Let's hear it for Mr. Gary Dobson!
Hi, Willie. Hello, boys. When sickle shines the triple sun, what was sundered and undone shall be whole, be made as one by Gelfling hand, or else by none.
There we
I
go.
love Burns. You see, Burns is good.
Burns is good, isn't he?
One
No
fella
opinion.
has popped a geek boner right about now. Up next, we have a woman whose storytelling prowess has had described as like a modern day Roald Dahl. If Roald Dahl existed in the BDSM nightmare alternative universe you see in the Event Horizon movie from the 90s. Please, would you welcome our beloved Midsummer Queen. Please give it up for Miss Marilyn Robertson. Shall we begin, chaps?
We could, if Mylena meets herself. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
You couldn't hear the first absolute slammer of a joke I just said.
And the time's gone now, Marilyn. It's no longer relevant. It's a shock.
No. I think it's only fair. Marilyn, would you like to do your slam again?
It genuinely was this. Hi.
Oh,
It's a great one.
Yeah.
Burned. Get the saddle on.
Okay. The bar's gone high this week.
Nicely.
Hey, listen, we are at the very middle of the comedy world.
No.
Tonight we've got a
Who's there?
Who's there? Shh, I told you not to come out right now.
Oh, God. It gives me the fear because we're not sure if she's joking. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a virtual Who's That of the comedy world tonight, so let's kick it off. Everything is going to be totally improvised. Based on your suggestions, we're going to get some of those in a moment. But the way this works is when we ask for your suggestions, whenever you're watching live, whether it be on Facebook, whether it be on Twitch, whether it be on Twitter, whether it be on... Where the fuck else are we on? No, that's all we're on. Oh, YouTube, I should say. If you make a comment below the video, it comes straight through to us right here, and we get to read it out and make you very much a part of the show. So I tell you what, our first game we're going to play, a little warm up, is What You Doing? What's going to happen is one of us is going to mime a task suggested by your good selves. So hit us up in the comments of that just now. Could be anything at all. The weirder, it could be something mundane. It's completely up to yourself. Go mad! It's a Monday. It's 20 to 9. Go for it in the comments right now. Anything you want, and then one of us will kick that off, and then the next person will ask, "What you doing?" And then it'll take a turn for the even weirder. So let's get some comments in just now. Some interesting ones coming in. How do you say it? Inseminating a badger?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Badger, that's how you say it.
Using a salt shaker. Grating a cat. Nice to have some more Shetlanders watching us tonight. Sweeping the underneath of an elephant. Milking a farmer. Emasculating a goat.
No, they've put immaculating a goat. I think that's when you convert a goat to sainthood.
Oh, I love it. Balancing a beach ball in your nose. Farming a milker.
That one, please.
Eating haggis out of Rabbi Burns' shoe. Right, I think we've got some good ones there. Mr. Wilnami, we'll kick off with you. Any of those floating your proverbial boat, mate?
Oh, the choice between milking a farmer and farming a milker. I'll go with farming a milker, but the former might come into it. I don't know.
All right, okay, so this is our first game. Please, ladies and gentlemen, whenever you're watching around the world, there's a big audience watching tonight for this totally free comedy show. I did not mean to say it like it wasn't free. That's like the wrong use of quotation marks at the wrong point. Listen, as your surgeon, everything is going to be fine. No, you used them at the wrong point. So we're going to kick that off with What Are You Doing? Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Mr. Will Nami.
Mr. Will, what are you doing?
I'm in prison, pretending I'm unhappy about it.
It's going to be a weird one tonight. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Oh, Gary, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just having a teary wank.
Stop the clock. Stop the clock.
Teary wank. Oh, God.
Stop it, Billy. Stop.
I don't know. The views might go up. Marilyn, what are you doing?
I got my teeth stuck in this brick.
You got your teeth. Sorry, you got your teeth caught in the sprick.
No.
Or a brick.
When the cement was setting, my teeth got stuck in the brick.
In the brick.
That's what she was doing.
Billy, what are you doing?
I'm unsure if this baby's mine. Doesn't taste right.
Stu.
Yes?
What are you doing?
Try to find out the secret of raccoons.
Well, what are you doing?
Thumbing through a porno mag I found in a bush, but for academic reasons. Oh no.
Gary, what are you doing?
I'm spreading my germs in aisle 3.
Annalene, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just tunneling to Australia, but using my behind.
Okay.
God. I'm contractually obliged to ask. What are you doing, Billy?
I'm killing butterflies and flicking them at a junkie. Oh, fuck.
Stu, what are you doing?
The mashed potato.
I refuse. Okay, fair enough.
We're back to the cheery wank. Right.
Knew it. Fucking knew it.
Right. Our first game, that's a warm-up, if you like. Free.
You get what you pay for.
If you like, it's just like stroking the shaft backhand. Something might happen, but we're not sure. The first game we're going to play is, this week we're back to one of our film club games. This is where we take a specific type of film, we add a genre or a topic to it, and this week it is hairdressing film club. Right, so it's going to be hair-based films or adaptations of such. And if you think you've got any good ones yourself, hit us up in the comments. We'd love to hear yours. So we'll kick it off with Gary. You said you had a couple of belters, so why didn't you kick things off for us, sir?
Well, I've got one that's really obvious, so I'm going to keep that and wait until someone else says it. I'm torn between two for the first one. I'm torn between Short Back and Sideways or Short Back and Two Smoking Barrels.
We'll go with either.
I hate to butt in. I had the big short back and sides.
Nice.
I'll use my gold first because I feel like it might be a one we all have. It's Shaving Ryan's Privates.
Hey.
Fuck, I don't have that. I feel like a dick. I had two. I've actually got. I won't lie. I've actually got a sheet that I've got ridiculous about. I'll play the game. Originally, the one that I was quite fond of was "What about?" Can't even say it. What about a bob? But I'm going to go with an American ponytail.
Very good.
Papa! Papa!
See, I had the Italian bob.
I like it.
But instead, I'm going with classic Funny Curl starring Barbara Streisand.
Oh, nice.
Lovely. Of course, the obvious one is Die Hard, but I've got Die Hard starring Moose Willis and Salon Rickman.
Not bad at all.
Two from the same film again for me. I've got Ready Player #1 all over.
Not bad.
But that film could also be Ready Layered Done.
I have The Bleach starring Leonardo D. I thought he was a blondo.
I've got a couple back.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a reach, mate. That's a reach.
Second best.
I like it, but it's a reach.
I had Back Home to the Future and Perms of Endearment.
Oh, I like that.
I like that one. See, I had Comb Over the River Kwai.
I love it.
I had One Flew Comb Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
That's a good.
Comb Over is a popular choice.
What about Schindler's Style List?
Too soon.
An actual film.
I think this is more of a book, but I had The Hobbit. I cut my hair and it's grown back again. Now, I don't know if that's again even more of a stretch.
Well, I liked it.
There and back again.
I had Chitty Chitty Bang Bangs.
I had a similar one to that, I think. But I can't find it.
Okay.
Great.
We'll take your word for it.
Oh, pretty shitty bangs hang.
I like it.
Very good.
Too late. You ruined it. Dilem for mullet.
I've got three that don't really work.
Right, well,
Are they the ones you opened with?
Yeah, maybe together they'll just count. Follicle Shop of Horrors, The Scarlet Pimpernel, and Stuart Little bit off the end, please. Thank you.
Wow. Well,
All right.
okay. I'm gonna
Take a
dump
little
on
bit
you.
off the end, please. You used that for Rabbi's Film Club the other week.
I've got a couple here. When the Wind Blow Dries.
Okay.
The Rachel Papers.
I have that one, you piece of shit.
And a massively underrated film, Hudson Mohawk.
Damn it!
like that.
Fucking hell, that's two. Two you've robbed me of.
I had a trilogy of Bond films. I had
Excellent.
Dye My Roots Another Day,
Oh, very nice.
The Living Highlights, and this. Oh, my pussy.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I wonder if the place you're going to get your hair done is actually a legitimate hairdresser.
Yeah, Hairdressers Film Club.
Yeah.
Oh, she's away.
She's away.
You
She's away to
don't,
get her roots done.
you don't need to go and get it done now. Really.
Come back.
Well, I tell you what. The other ones I've got Desperately Streaking Susan,
Oh, I like
Oh,
that.
that's good.
Beverly Hills Mop, Judge Dreadlocks, Hair Force One, where is the other one? Mean Curls, Every Which Way But Moose, and just a bit off the top, Gun. That's not
The film of the play, Noises Afro.
I've got through all my good ones. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban's. Let's wrap this up.
Man Buns on the Run. Something for the Weekend at Bernie's. and the one I thought someone would come up with, Barbarella.
Very good.
Okay. The only one
I
I
took a leaf from Will's book and just put, I'm going to fuck this hairdresser.
My punchline. Damn it.
It's adaptable.
We've also got Curl Interrupted. As a couple of other ones. We've got some good ones coming in, actually. A couple of people messaging saying, can we see all the messages? Just to let you know, the messages are coming in from like 2 or 3 different pages, so we'll do our best to get back to you if we can. But we've currently got about 120 people watching, so we're going to do our best to try. We've got some good ones coming in here. We got the Brazilian Job. That was one. Did someone suggest that? The Brazilian Job coming in. They're quite inventive one. Line the Witch and the Merkin. Let's see. One from our pal Jen. Jen! Lars and the Real Curl. Quite a good one. I think this might be Paul McDaniel. I'm not sure. Miami Lace.
Good.
Lord of the Ringlets.
Brilliant.
Oh, nice.
And okay, I think this is just someone generally venting. National Lampoon's Going Anywhere for Your Vacation. Oh, actually, another one from Drip Feed, just quickly. Indiana Jones in the Back, Sack and Crack.
Excellent. Again, hairdressers.
Yes. Lindsay Anderson. Quick.
Right, the next game we're going to play is, well, it's very exciting. Effectively, our very own Gary Dobson, I believe. Is that right? Yes, I think, Gary, you are going to be our time traveler.
I believe it's Will.
Yes, I believe it's me.
As well. Of course, finally getting to be the melted corpse of David Tennant that he's always wanted to be. Our Will Nami is going back in time, being very much a Doctor Who. So we'll let him shoot off. Would you mind kicking him out, James? Thank you very much. Now, what's going to happen in this game is Will is going on a time-traveling adventure, H.G. Wells style. And what's going to happen is we need to get a couple of suggestions. I'm going to be H.G. Wells, so I'm going to figure out where in history that he has traveled back to. It doesn't need to be a time. It can be where. It can be a place, anything at all. The companion, unrelated, that he's brought with him. But what we need from you guys is, what does he have to do in order to get back to his real-time quantum leap style? So hit us up in the comments. It could be anything at all. What does Will have to do in order to get back through time? It can be weird. It can be perverse if you want. Doesn't need to be. It could be typical, because the way this is going to work is these fine fellows are going to have to do everything they can to let Will know what it is, so he can guess without actually saying directly what it is. So it's a guessing game for Will. So what I'm going to do is, I think I've got, let's see, I think, Stu, you're Where in History.
Yep.
Sure.
So we're going to go for Woodstock, if you don't mind.
Woodstock, of course.
Yes. We're going to go for Woodstock. The companion, Gary, that he has brought back with him through time.
I think the companion was Mary Lane.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I beg your pardon. I think it is Mary Lane, but Mary Lane, you back with us? We're having some tech issues.
Yes,
You good?
I'm sorry.
Right.
I don't know what's happening right now.
You're all right. Do you mean just in life or just the internet connection will be all right?
It should be okay. I don't know what
Right.
happened.
We are coming in. Right.
Maybe
The companion that he's brought with him, he's actually brought several companions. The cast of the TV show Rainbow, he's brought with him.
like Mr. Bungle and Zippy.
Yeah.
So we've got
Yeah.
Bungle, Zippy, George, and Jeffrey, but he's dead. And Roger and Freddie, they might be dead as well.
Okay.
But you do what you can. If you feel you have to have a quick Google, go right ahead. So what I need is from you guys in the comments, what does he have to do in order to get back through time? Some good suggestions coming in here. First of all, become a squirrel wearing a kilt. Rap like Mr. Blobby. Design a Newtonian liquid fleshlight. If you don't know what a fleshlight is,
Congratulations.
And if you don't know what a Newtonian liquid is, it's one that gets hard when you apply pressure.
certainly does. Certainly does.
Like-
Welcome, Skulky. Playing a blinder, if you don't mind me saying. Shake Bigfoot's foot. That's it's a difficult one to say. So this is the one you're going to have to help with. Get 3 volunteers for the human centipede.
Oh dear.
Do you know, I'm tempted to go either with the flashlight.
Well, you're not having to fucking give the clues, are you?
Yeah, so I think get 3 volunteers for the human centipede, if you don't mind.
I don't have a choice in this at all.
I'm afraid not really.
Wow. The rules changed since last week.
Pretty
Okay.
much. That's what you get for interrupting me when I'm trying to do stuff. So,
I still think you're going to have a hard time guessing who Rainbow is.
Oh, yeah, well, mate. Yeah.
this is just to recap because Marilyn is coming in and out, so we might have to take over that one.
So Mary Lane's is he's gone with the cast of Rainbow.
The cast of Rainbow are his time traveling companions. Stuart Murphy, he has gone to Woodstock.
Yep.
And Gary, in order to get back home, oh boy, he has 3 volunteers to be a human centipede.
I was quite looking forward to trying to get a squirrel to wear a feckin' kilt. Thanks, Billy.
Well, welcome to 2021. I am the new variant comedy deserves. So, on that note, let's bring in Mr. Will Nami. Will Nami. There he is.
Yes, it's me. Hello, it's me. Stepping up my TARDIS. David Tennant. If he looked like he was a background character in an Aardman animation. Right, what's going on? Where are we?
Oh my God, where did you come from? This stuff is really good. I thought it was good when Hendrix was tuning his guitar and I thought he was playing a song for half an hour.
I appear to have arrived in a meth factory in the Old West.
Meth? No, that's a harsh buzz, dude, a harsh buzz. Take your clothes off. Be free with your love. Check the levels of product in the lumber yard. We have plenty of that material in reserve should we need to sell it.
An erotic wood farm?
Ooh, an erotic what?
Woodstock. Woodstock.
Yay!
Excellent.
That's
Life
where
in marijuana.
you are.
Lovely. Let's get blazed. Right. Now, you have to see this. My companion, come out of the TARDIS and have a look at this. My faithful non-verbal companion. This'll be easy.
Oh dear. I think he's forgotten how to speak again.
Oh no.
Pingu possessed by a demon?
We knew we'd come from where we'd been, but we didn't realize our show was the literal Bifrost that transports us.
I
Wait
think
a minute.
What?
I think Marlene's going to bungle this one.
Oh, that show that I'm too young to have seen as a child. Rainbow.
Yes. What? No, we're all many colors. There's me, Zippy. I'm orange. Oh, and I'm George, and I'm pink. What do you often see toys in?
What do I often see toys in? A toy store? What?
Oh, and I'm the big brown one, but I'm not included in that color scheme.
I've never seen this show. A big bear. A big bear. I'm 29. It was before my time. I
You
don't
got the
know.
show right. Well, you got the show right before.
Okay, Rainbow. One of the ones from Rainbow.
Not one of the
Why
ones.
just one?
Wait. All the characters from Rainbow? Yes, my faithful companion. The entire cast of that show. I need to stress I've never seen. Thanks for that.
Oh, Doctor, the reports have just come in on what you have to do.
In order to get back? Yes.
That's correct. Yes, the reports are just in. Now, do bear in mind that you cannot force anyone to do anything against their will.
Okay, no mind control.
You cannot force anyone. They have to be up for it of their own accord.
Okay.
And we simply need to get a triumvirate. In order to triple digest.
I need to eat.
Do you have a needle and thread?
I need to eat 3 Romans and then sew myself back up.
Ooh.
No, you have a needle and thread, but you need to just get something to pass through 3 digestive systems.
I need to go through a cow, but not hypnotize it.
No, you're not going anywhere, dear boy.
Oh, good.
You're not going anywhere.
Oh, is it a human centipede? I need to human centipede a Roman?
No, you do need that. You do need. That's exactly what you need. But that's what you need to produce, and you need the people to do this. But you cannot force them to do it against their will.
I need a voluntary human centipede.
Yes, which involves how many people?
I need a voluntary human centipede of 3 people.
We'll give them that. Yes.
Good. Well, I'm staying here.
Well, that was not an easy one for you at all, but you fucking blitzed it.
Dear God.
Anyone watching in the comments, big thumbs up for Will Darby, who I think absolutely nailed it there. So just to recap, you were at Woodstock. You brought the entire cast of Rainbow with you, despite you not knowing who the fuck they are. You had to get 3 willing volunteers to get back to your time. Well done, Will. Well done.
Oh, thank you for all your help.
I'm very impressed you had a human centipede on hand, Billy.
Well, I thought it would help.
Yeah, it was a terrific clue.
Let's put it this way. When things open back up, I've got some plans.
Straight in.
That first Monday night improv is going to be a hell of a time. So,
Bags at the front.
Right.
Sorry. The next game we're going to play, Mary Lane's in and out, so we're going to do our best to get her back as quick as we can. She's back. I hear her popping in there. I could have phrased that better after what we just been discussing. Before we go any further, we hope you're enjoying the show wherever you're watching. There are still tickets available for our first ever live show with an audience. We're going to be back, and it's comedy club style, but we're doing it over Zoom. Wow. So the way it'll work is it'll be like a real show again. We'll be able to hear you guys live. You're going to be a part of the audience. We'll be able to hear each other's laughter, and that is going to be on February 5th. You can get tickets right now over at Eventbrite. We'd love to see them. We've already sold a whole bunch of tickets, but we'd love to sell this bastard out. So,
Billy,
yes,
do people have to have their cameras and mics on throughout the entire event, or can they just buy a ticket and watch?
They can just buy a ticket and watch if they want to be voyeurs of comedy. However, it's always nice to join in, unless, of course, you're part of the human centipede. But there'll be no human centipeding, no ass to mouth, I can assure you.
You can't make that promise, mate. You can't make that promise.
Well, mostly, I have... It could. I don't think it's going to happen, at least not virtually. But make sure to check out the show. I think I've got the poster here. Everyone will probably Yelp or something. Oh, there it is right there. Bim! We'll make sure to put that link in the comments as well. Tickets are still available. Well, get back up or you're definitely going the middle. Well, it's going to be the middle, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
No, too late. I've made the choice. You can get tickets for that. Like I said, it's going to be a live show, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Right, our next game is very exciting. You might not know this, but Gary Dobson is still there. There you are there. He owns his own art gallery. We're very excited, and he's got brand new exhibitions, brand new items that have came in, been created during lockdown, and he has Mary Elaine, who should be coming in and buying it. I think we might have to do a swap out here, guys, because I think we're Mary Elaine.
I'm quite happy to just go around the gallery giving a tour.
You could do that if you want. Will we do that, or will we have someone coming in to buy? Will we just go around giving a tour?
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. Brand
And
new.
then Mary Elaine can come in and come out as a prospective buyer as and when she's available.
You certainly can. Welcome to Gary's Gallery, a brand new game we've literally just made up.
Just made up.
Gary Dobson is going to be doing a tour of his virtual gallery, the portraits of which are going to be played by myself, Will Nami, and Mr. Stuart Murphy, who you see sat there.
Could we possibly get a theme from the audience for the exhibition?
Sounds great. So I'll tell you what, in the comments, it's over to you. Let's have a theme for the gallery, for the exhibition. I think is what we really want to go through. It could be a phrase. It could be anything.
Could be a single word.
Could be a single word, anything at all. Tell you what, why we're getting a couple of those in. Unless you can get the darn kit to work. All right, here we go. Just a quick one. Quick shout out to our pal Ashley. Said, can you get a shout out to John for mine and John's 10th anniversary on Thursday?
Happy anniversary.
Have a wonderful anniversary. May I suggest fleshlights? All right, we're getting some.
Billy, given that we're doing little shout outs from the messages, mine and Gary's friend Ankit from India is wondering, can he join from India, the Zoom gig?
Yes, he can. There will be a time difference, of course. I have to draw attention. It's 8:30 our time. I'm not sure what time it would be in India, but he's more than welcome to join in. It's easy. You just buy a ticket over at Eventbrite. Really easy to find. If you put in Friday Night Improv, up we pop. You put in Monday Night Improv, up we pop. Easy. You buy a ticket, we send you a link, and you join us live as part of the audience. Mary Elaine's back!
Hooray!
So, Stu, would that be our Indian podcast listener?
Yeah, I don't know. It could be.
Yeah, we got one podcast listener from India. Thank you for helping us get international coverage.
We've not kept for ages.
And if it isn't him, what the fuck have you been doing, Ankit?
I tell you what, let's
call yourself a friend.
Let's get back on it, shall we, lads? Mary Elaine, can you hear us?
Everyone sounds like bleeps. I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening.
Okay.
We'll work it out.
I tell you what. Oh, she's very good.
Well, not.
We'll do our best to work with Mary Elaine. So, Gary, why don't you begin the tour? I've got some suggestions in here for suggestions. We've got scrotums. People wearing underpants with hoods.
This is in the lead.
Roman homoerotica. I'm seeing a theme here. I get the feeling one of you may have shared this on a particular site. Drizzle. CBB's gone wrong. Fan blades I've never kissed.
I have kissed.
Dr. Frankenstein's planned visions for his creations that ultimately didn't work. Gary, any of those take your fancy for your exhibition?
I think it's about time the world had an art exhibition based on scrotums.
Absolutely.
About time. I like it. So, Gary, we will. James, could you do me a favor? Could you highlight Gary for us?
Highlight. Ooh.
And
Mary Elaine, if she's available.
Yeah, and now welcome to Gary's Gallery. Do 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 do. We will quickly turn our cameras off.
Right. Welcome to the new exhibition. Everything we have here is perfect. If anyone is interested in buying any of this artwork, you simply speak to myself, and we will see exactly what the price we can go for. Now the exhibition, she is based on scrotums, no, the hunky ball bags. So let us take the guided tour first. Now this is a very renowned artist, highly prized, very rare is all of this work. So let us see the first piece of art that is up for sale. I am willing to take offers on this, remember. Let us see the first piece of art. There we are. There we are. This is, of course, done in the style of Juan Miro. And this piece is simply called Ceci, ce n'est pas un scrotum. As you can see, and this is when a man has to go, a man has to go. It's an interactive piece. You can see that it is moving here. I'm sure that anyone would love to have this. This is in fact a sculpture, as you can see by the 3D movement. I am sure that anyone would love to have this in their house. You can see that the hat is made from the scrotums of squirrels, and the whole body itself is simply the ball bag of an elephant. Okay, let us move on into the next room, please. Let us move on. We must keep moving. We must keep moving. And here, oh dear, I am so sorry. I must apologize. This exhibition, she was supposed to be about scrotums. For some reason, here we have a collapse, a prolapse. It is so bad. It is so bad when you see a prolapse up front and live. This is of course the arsehole of a polar bear, and for some reason, for some reason, there is a scarecrow trying to come out of the scrotum of a polar bear. I do not know what this has to do with scrotums. I must apologize. Okay, finally, we must move on. Always moving. We must be selling. We must be buying. Finalmente. Oh, what have we got here? Here we have the very scene where this is obviously a Renaissance piece. This is a Renaissance piece. This is where the Holy Ghost has visited Mary, telling her about the Immaculate Conception. And of course, the Holy Ghost has descended from the sky, and all that Mary can see are the swinging ball bags, the look of delight, and a little bit of disgust on Mary's face as the ball bags just start swinging down pendulously before her. She is not quite sure what to make of this because, I can see ball bags, but I cannot see a penis. What is going on? Why are they so huge? Should they not be ovoid? Does the Virgin Mary not look so beatifical? I do not even know what that means. But such beauty in this Renaissance piece. Notice the light changes like a proper Caravaggio. It is stunning. Just look, if you look really close up into the eyes, you can actually see in the eyes the reflection of two holy balls. Two holy balls in each eye. This is a masterpiece. Okay.
Excuse me.
Hello?
Excuse me. Hello. I really like that one of the polar bear. I think it's got great dress set. I'd like to put in an offer, but see the pear face one?
Yes.
The pear face one.
It's the pear face with the mango, yes?
The mango. His nipples keep following me around the room.
Oh, I'm sorry. I will. If his nipples are following you around the room, I will get someone to sellotape them back on again.
Look. They're literally climbing out of his clothing in paint form.
That is a feature of all of this artist's work. I will put aside the polar bear rectum for you especially, madame. Okay, gallery closed.
Thank you.
Stu, you looked amazing.
I make his beauty.
You're muted,
I
Stu.
was going to ask for a close-up.
I wasn't sat there with fruit on a fork in front of my face. That was wonderful.
Incredible. Very arousing from all of you. Well done.
Couldn't find an apple. Ruined a mango. Or totally worth it.
It's really funny when your internet decides to completely break for like a full 5 minutes and then it comes on just the Billy's nipples and a mango.
It's my OnlyFans. It's my OnlyFans. Fruit and nipples.
I love how just before the show, Billy says to himself, right, Monday Night Improv. Do I have my mango? Do I have my human centipede model? This is on now, guys.
Now it's happening.
Right, the next game we're going to play.
Now
It's very exciting. It's concierge. We're all going to stay at Casa del Stu. Stu here is on the front desk of his hotel, and he's going to have various troubling callers who are staying at the hotel overnight. Are they in quarantine? We don't really know, but they are staying at the hotel, and Stu is going to have to do his very best to deal with their problems. So what we need to is, Stu's only taking over the keys. He wants a theme. What is the theme of his hotel? We've had some real belters coming in so far. We've had people said 90s theme, which I quite like. 90s theme. Hit us up in the comments if you have any other additional ones in. We're not going to do any more Human Centipede ones. I'll level with you. No more of those coming in, I don't think. A Tudor-based one. That's quite a good one. Although somebody says, wait, this is not my yoga class. It's good that you got that now.
For the right money, it could be.
Let's see, 80s themed rooms, underground. Oh, an underground hotel. What an idea. Let's see, a World War II themed hotel. It's an interesting take on it. Any of those take your fancy, Stu, or do you have something to throw a curveball at us?
Well, these are all very different because obviously the World War II, the 80s, the 90s, I'm too young to remember any of them. So let's go with the Underground Hotel, I suppose.
The Underground Hotel. All right, so what's going to happen is, could we highlight Stu? He's on the front desk, and wait for those callers to come in who are going to be played by myself, Will, and of course, Mary Lane. She was going to be jumping in on that bastard as well, along with Gary. All right, here we go. Oh, someone's ringing in.
Hello, front desk.
Oh, right. Hello, front desk. Great.
Yeah.
I've been stuck here for a while now, waiting for the Northern Line. But I don't see any actual subway trains in my room.
No. It's the Underground Hotel. We are underground themed. We are entirely from the underground.
Piccadilly. What?
You'll have to catch
there's
a train.
no tannoy announcements. Yes, I'm here to. I booked a room specifically to catch a train to get to Piccadilly to see the circus, to see all the animals perform in the Piccadilly Circus, and I want to see those elephants dancing on balloons. So I booked the hotel underground to get a train to Piccadilly.
Right. What you've done is you've clearly Googled the Underground, and instead of getting the train station based in London, you've got our hotel.
Does the Lion Tamer still have two hands in the circus? Do you think he still got both hands? I'd like to see one get eaten today.
You want to see a man eat his own hands?
No, at Piccadilly Circus, the lion. You crazy man, the Lion Tamer at Piccadilly Circus. Has he still got both hands?
Right. Well, first of all, because it's an underground hotel, you'll have to leave your room and then head in the vague direction of up. Once you hit ground level, all the amenities are there. By all the amenities, I mean the world. Okay. You probably won't see any moles in the circus, those we do have here. Okay.
That's great.
From outside, you'll be able to catch a bus, a train, anything other than heavy, boring equipment, and you'll be able to get wherever you want to go.
Well, thank you. Well, I'm a bit tired, so I might just wait on the bed and see if I can get the Northern Line going south. I'd like to go to EastEnders.
Okay, you do that then. Oh, she's gone.
Boop, boop. Boop, boop.
My God, I've never had that ringtone at this desk before.
Bring.
Hello. Oh, that's better. Hello, front desk. How can I help you?
Hello. It is me, Mr. Mole, in room 243.
Room 243. How are you doing, Mr. Mole? What can I do for you?
I have
Right.
taken
I've told you
rather...
this before, Mr. Mole. You've got to stop phoning me when you're just nearing completion.
Boo! Boo! I have taken rather a considerable amount of acid.
Oh dear. Are you okay? Are you freaking out? Do you need a doctor or a hospital or anything?
I understand there's a strict kill the voles policy in your hotel.
We don't generally acknowledge the vole mole war. But if you've brought voles into this hotel, what you do with them in your room is kind of your business, legally speaking. I can't condone, nor can I condemn your killing of small voles in your room. It's your property.
May I ask you a question?
That's what I'm here for.
Excellent. Tell me, do you think the Sex and the City sequel will be as good without Samantha?
I don't think it will. It's basically going to be 1/4 of the core team gone. And in my view, probably the most interesting and least problematic one.
I've killed a
I didn't
vole.
like a whore.
I've killed a vole. I've killed a vole.
Okay. Well, don't worry. I'll send housekeeping around to sort that out for you. Would you like me to send out for more voles?
Yes.
Fine. And Pole?
Weak ones, please. This
Weak
one was quite
voles.
strong. He's taken off my arm. Not really. I'm a mole/butterfly.
Okay. Vole to room 243. My God. Thought I'd turn that fax machine off.
Ring, 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 ring.
Hello, front desk.
Hello, it's me, Vatican Susan. I'm really pissed off.
What's the problem, Miss Susan?
As you know, I'm a street Catholic woman, and you know that every room in this hotel is named after a London Underground station. Well, I've moved rooms 5 times now, and you've put me in increasingly ruder sounding rooms. Arsenal! It's got the word arse in it!
Well, that's true, but it is a legitimate station name.
Clapham! Clap like gonorrhea!
Right.
Bell-sized park! Bell-sized, like a big cock!
Yes.
Shepherd's bush, like a shepherd's vagina!
It's more like the shrub than a vagina. Well, I see your point.
Cock fosters, like I've stuck a dick in a can of lager!
Yeah. Would you like to go to room 243?
No, that's whooping!
Well,
Whooping, as in a big cock!
Kind of depends on you, really.
Another room!
Another room. Okay. Aldgate East.
No, that's like an old gate! Like an old vagina!
Hey, how about Swiss Cottage?
Seems perfectly reasonable to me. I love the Swiss, and I don't think cottage or cottaging is a bad thing. I'm a very sheltered woman, as long as you don't put me in Upminster. That reminds me of a vicar's rectum. Upminster. Upminster. Goodbye.
God, she's going to go to Swiss Cottage. She will not like the lederhosen in there. My God, a submarine is in danger.
Ring.
Hello, front desk.
All right, front desk. Is that you at the front desk?
That's why I said front desk. That's not my name.
All right. No, I thought you thought I was the front desk, but that would have been wrong. I've got a couple of complaints, pal. Couple of complaints,
Okay.
right? First
Well,
off,
I'm here to help.
the wee kettle in my room. The wee kettle in my room is full of piss. Now, I'm concerned, right? I'm concerned that if I now try and piss in the kettle, it's going to overflow.
Right.
And that brings me to the other complaint. Right?
Yes.
The view, there's a window, but there's nothing on the other side of the window. And normally what I would do is obviously I would empty the kettle out the window and then just piss in the kettle, right? I mean, I'd go to the toilet, but I'm making a cup of tea in there right now. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
what am I supposed to do with I can only hold this in so much, pal. You know what I mean?
Okay, what you've done is you've made a common mistake. That window, as you call it, is not actually a window.
Right.
It's a worm farm.
Right.
that
What?
forms the basis of all the walls of your room. So
Oh,
it's behind glass. Wherever you look, there's a sort of active worm farm. A lot of people
Right.
think it's the ground, but it's not for security reasons.
Oh,
It's a worm farm. So you can empty the kettle at the top of the glass there, and
Right.
that will nourish the worms and empty your kettle at the same time.
Right. So you want me to pour piss on the worms?
I'd rather you didn't pour piss anywhere. I'd rather you went for a piss in the toilet.
No, I can't. I can't even make. I'm making a cup of tea in the toilet. It's like it's a nice.
Bring.
Excuse me, there's a midget going bring here. Yes?
Hello, it's me again. The office tits mole.
See.
my,
Your vote has been ordered. It should be with you presently.
Marvelous. Quick question. No
course.
piss in my kettle. Is that what I paid for? I think not.
Right. I'm going to transfer your call to this chap in the other room. And you'll be able to help each other out. If you've got an empty kettle, I'll get you to swap.
Ring, 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 ring.
Hello? Yes?
Oh, right. Okay. So I'm standing in the shower waiting for the one that will take me to Elephant and Castle. I reckon it should be here any day now. Now tell me, is it the elephant who owns the castle, or is it the castle made out of elephants standing on each other's backs?
Ring, ring. I've just realized Elephant and Castle sounds a bit like Elephant's asshole. That can't be good. Also, I've just found out that cottaging is the action of engaging in homosexual acts in the public toilet. Get me out of this hotel.
Bring. Listen, pal. There's a mole at my door with a kettle, but I can't use that to piss in because I've just taken a shite in it.
Okay, I'm going to let you all sort this out for yourselves.
Hello?
I'm closing the hotel and I'm resigning. Thank you all for your calls. I'm going to live above ground.
Wait, why does my map tell me to go to jail?
Ground sounds like pound, as in fucking.
And I think we'll leave it there. We didn't lose as many people as I thought we would. Well done, Casa del Stew there. A nightmarish view of what is sure to come when travel lodges reopen. We hope you've enjoyed the show tonight. We're not finished yet. We've still got one more game, and don't forget you can buy tickets for our Zoom show on the 5th of February. We'll put tickets. We'll put the link to Eventbrite. Yeah, it's going to be on Zoom, so we'll be able to hear you. You'll be able to see us. It's going to be a lot of fun. 90-minute show on Friday, the 5th of February. So we're going to do it at the weekend so you can get pushed up and have some fun. Right. As well as that, you can also help support us. We have a Buy Me a Coffee. The way it works is currently comedy clubs, festivals, everything are closed just now. We're doing this show for free on Monday nights, and it really helps us support us keep this motherfucker going. And we really appreciate you tuning in. If you can't afford anything, hit the share button. Tell a pal. We're on every Monday night at 8:30. But money does help. We've tried to buy shopping with good intentions, and they're not taking it at Tesco's. They're not taking it at Tesco's. It's right. Our final game of the evening is World's Worst, and this week it's World's Worst news reporter / announcer, whatever way you want to call it. If you're over in America and you're that way inclined, we're going to kick that off. So it's our very much our own version of World's Worst, whatever. It could be World's Worst situation, and it is this week. It's news reporter. So I'll tell you what. To kick that off, Mr. Gary Dobson, would you like to kick us off with our final game?
Yeah, sure. World's Worst newscaster. Back to the studio.
Wow, it's like having John Mackay in the studio with us. It's
World's Worst news reporter. And now the weather with Angry Amanda. Amanda, it's fucking raining!
wow.
It's 9:00. Here are the headlines. Oh, sorry, the CFAX just skipped past the numbers. You have to wait a minute.
Wow. Old school.
It's 9:01. Here are the headlines. I need help with bamboozle.
Wow.
World's Worst news reporter. And now for a fun family story. A mother, father, and their child have been discovered dead in the forest after a hike went wrong several weeks ago. Oh, a found family story.
Oh my God. It's the Shetland News. World's worst news reporter. Hello, welcome to Sarcasm News. Got a great show for you. Economy's going great. Yeah. Let's hear from. Let's go over to the Chancellor.
Brilliant. So, yes, welcome to the news. As we all know, we've all had to be working from home this week, and finding the news has been an awful lot more difficult. But a breaking story. I have just had my delivery from Asda. That's right. All the goods have come in. And among the goods, I am pleased to report, was indeed sugar and tea and rum. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, the Weller man has been.
Oh, for God's sake.
You can stop singing about it now. And it's the breaking news. The Weller man is actually a delivery driver for Asda. That's the news.
Hello. The auto cue's broken. So I'm just going to say other things I can see. Camera. Studio. Desk. Massive cock.
No.
That was the news.
Person, man, woman, television, camera.
Welcome back to the news. Time now for a full-on in-depth interview with the British Prime Minister, Boris Johnson. It's ringing. No, I got cut off again. Why he's avoiding the questions, I do not know. I'll text him.
TikTok. Marilyn?
World's worst reporter. And finally, a great light news story for you tonight. Another victim of the Parkside slasher was discovered hidden behind a grate late last night. It's not a great light news story. That's sad. That's
Thanks, Marilyn. I'm coming to you live from China. Should I do the voice? No? Should I do the voice? Got it?
Yeah. And yes, the news currently is that my piles are back. That might not mean much to the rest of the world, but it's all consuming for me. I cannot sit down without crying. That's the only news in my head.
Yeah. Oceanography now. Oceanography news. And a new survey of the Great Barrier Reef implies that underwater coral has started to regenerate due to the global lockdown. Let's cross now to our ocean correspondent, Simon Jones. Simon? Thank you, Simon.
Wow. You never said we could utilize cutting edge technology.
Right.
It's all changing now, baby. It's all changing now.
What's CGI? It's like Jurassic Park up in here, man. Welcome to the news. It's 8:58. This is awkward. Not technically on the clock till 9. I mean, they refused me the day off for the birth of my son, so why I should give them 2-3 minutes, I do not know.
Legit
Or
story.
the 9 o'clock news. I mean, not the 8:59 news, not Channel 4. Don't piss about with the facts.
Legit story. Being on the radio one morning when I went to the news, the guy actually went. I was like standing guy. And he went, "My computer just crashed. I'm not ready." So he literally went, "Pew pew 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 news." I'm not ready. And now, Marilyn.
Oh, sorry. for you all now, a shocking and horrific story that features graphic descriptions and images, so you may want to ask your children to leave the room. It's time for the shipping forecast.
Oh my. World's worst news broadcaster, Tank Fly, Boss Wog, Jam Nitty Gritty. I'm talking to Professor Chris Whitty. Welcome, Professor. Can you tell me what's going on with COVID? Back to you.
This is the news at 10. Bong. 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 Well, that's me counted my bong collection.
Dear God.
Dear God. Any more for any more?
It's me, Vatican Susan. Read the news.
Who's
News. It sounds like nude.
It's fucking Pistachio.
One of my new reoccurring characters.
Vatican City. Jesus.
Very conservative woman. Very conservative.
Have you got one, Stu? Another one?
I did have that Vatican Susan spoke. I can't remember my own name, Billy.
I've got another one. World's worst news reporter. Sad news here. I'm at the side of the M8 where there has been a crash. 2 people are known to have... What? 3 people are known to have died. Dramatic circumstance. Back to you.
News just in today, the 25th of January 2021, that Dominion are suing Rudy Giuliani for $1.3 billion for defamation. That's genuine news. And as a newscaster, I just want to say I find that really fucking funny. Was my reaction when I heard the story.
Oh, if I can, I'm sorry, we just have some breaking news here. Prince Philip has passed away. His doctors report the official time of death was 15 minutes ago in Buckingham Palace. When he quit up. So now, if I have Lionel Blair, that's me.
Bong. I've just made one out of a potato.
And finally, 2 million babies are going to die. Is not what the medical advisor for the country is going to be. What? How disgusting! What do you mean people are phoning to complain? Fuck them, bloody whites. And now the weather.
It's 10 o'clock. Time for the Swen. Time for the
News just in that Stuart Murphy looks like he's been cast as an extra member in Orange is the New Black.
Welcome to
Breaking
the 9 o'clock news.
Sorry, Marilyn.
Oh, I say welcome to the 9 o'clock news. It's after Watershed, so I could say words like poop, willy, and boobs.
And that's all from us at the Monday Night Improv Desk. We hope you've enjoyed the show wherever you've been watching. Please feel free to tell your friends we are here every Monday night at 8:30. And don't forget, we are doing our first ever live Zoom show February 5th. You can also support us on the Buy Me a Coffee and check out our podcast as well. You can listen to Monday Night Improv wherever the fuck you are, even in India.
Yes.
Thank you.
Make sure to check that out. We're all going to be back. Oh, finally, Marie-Elaine, some quick plugs for your streams.
I'm doing
On Twitch.
Dungeons and Dragons on Tuesday. That's tomorrow at 7, and Stories on Wednesday and Thursday at 8.
All right. Well, that's all from us. Let's get the fuck out of here. See you next Monday at 8:30. Bye.
You wanna do something Monday nighter? I've got something for you, hold tighter. It's a show that's unpredictable and fast and improvised by the cast. Monday Night Improv.